On Tuesday, September 23rd, just days after 400,000 people took part in the People's Climate March, the Hip Hop Caucus hosted an album release party for the album Coming Home, which aims to educate and inspire more people to join the global movement for zero carbon emissions.
This is the most important project that we have ever done. And hopefully one day we will say that we are fossil-free at last. Fossil-free at last. Thank God Almighty, we are fossil-free at last.
I mean, people don't take climate change seriously enough. We have to be aware of these things. It's not a game. Hip-hop is so powerful. So we have to make connections using hip-hop culture for every movement that happens with youth in particular in this country and with our elders, because that's who's listening.
Just one question.
I think hip-hop has a hold on the community right now, you know what I mean? So, you know, we're influential as artists and recording artists, as rappers, MCs, songwriters, singers, producers. So, you know, we feed the culture. So, you know, this is an issue in the culture that we need to bring more awareness to. Well, I think it's an issue a lot of people are just not educated on. So as you become more educated on it, then you understand the immediate concern and you know, the relevance to right now and you know, the domino effects for the years and years and years to come.
Hip Hop Caucus CEO Reverend Lennox Yearwood hopes the album, which includes a remake of Marvin Gaye's classic Mercy Mercy Me, performed by Antonique Smith, can become a soundtrack for engaging urban youth in the environmental movement. Advocates argue African Americans are underrepresented in the climate change justice movement, even though they are disproportionately impacted by the consequences of climate change and environmental degradation.
We want to make people aware that climate change is real, that they should be advocates to deal and be climate justice advocates. All the things that are happening right now, that there is a fossil fuel industry that wants to continue to burn the coal, the gas, and the oil, and they're doing it at the expense of not only of those of us now, causing people to have cancer, asthma, and bronchitis, and other ailments, but they're also at the expense of the next generation. The key thing for us right now is that how we can utilize our voice to bring awareness to the issue.
The one thing we got to make sure to do is that either we shape policy or policy will shape us. Either we are at the table or we are on the menu. There is no in between.
So we didn't just present climate change alone. We presented also about Ferguson, because clearly it's about not only how you treat the planet, but also how you treat people. And so we want to connect those dots. So for us, it's about, listen, how you have a disregard for humanity overall, how you can look at Michael Brown or Trayvon Martin and just shoot them dead, or how you can just pollute our people, knowing that we're breathing in these toxins, knowing that kids are going to have inhalers and have asthma and bronchitis, because you know that and you're still doing that. That's what we're changing. And so this is a movement. That's what we are in hip hop. We are changing the game.